Once upon a time in the heart of Europe, there was a land that refused to die. 5,000 years ago, the first farmers built their homes along the Vistula River. Seasons turned to centuries. Bronze gave way to iron. Tribes became kingdoms. In 966, a duke named Mieszko knelt in baptism, and Poland was born. His son Bolesław became the first king, crowning a dynasty that would defend these lands for generations. Medieval knights clashed with Mongol hordes at Legnica. At Grunwald, Polish banners flew victorious over Teutonic crosses in one of history's greatest battles. In quiet towers, a man named Copernicus gazed at stars and realized the Earth moved around the sun, not the other way around. The kingdom grew into a commonwealth, vast, diverse, tolerant. Kings ruled from Warsaw's castle. The Constitution of 1791 promised freedom and rights unheard of in Europe. Poland seemed invincible, but giants surrounded this land. Russia, Prussia, Austria. They carved Poland like a feast, piece by piece. By 1795, Poland vanished from every map. Gone. Erased. For 123 years there was no Poland. Only memory. Only hope. Grandmothers taught children Polish in secret. Poets wrote forbidden verses. Young men rose in doomed uprisings, 1830, 1863, crushed beneath foreign boots. Napoleon promised restoration, then abandoned them. Still, they believed. One day, Poland would return, and it did. In 1918, as empires collapsed, Poland rose from the grave. 2 years later, when Soviet armies marched on Warsaw, Polish defenders achieved the impossible. The miracle on the Vistula saved not just Poland, but all of Europe. For 20 years, Poland breathed free. Then came September 1939. German bombers darkened the sky over Wielun. The world descended into nightmare. 6 million Polish souls perished. Jews in gas chambers, resistance fighters in the rubble of Warsaw. The ghetto burned. The city fought. When liberation finally came, Warsaw was a cemetery of stone, but freedom wore a different mask this time. Soviet tanks rolled in as liberators and stayed as occupiers. In 1978, a Polish cardinal became Pope John Paul II, and suddenly, the impossible seemed possible again. In 1980, an electrician named Lech Wałęsa climbed a shipyard fence and sparked a revolution. In 1989, enemies sat at a round table in Warsaw and talked. Just talked. No guns, no blood, and communism simply ended. Poland was free, truly free. The nation joined NATO, then the European Union, built ports and stadiums, survived floods and crashes. When war came to Ukraine, Poland opened its arms to millions of refugees, remembering when the world forgot them. Today, glass towers rise where ruins once lay. Technology pulses through ancient streets. Children play in parks where armies once clashed. This is Poland's story. A nation erased but never forgotten. Conquered but never broken. Silenced but never quiet. From Neolithic fires to digital screens, from the baptism of a duke to the dreams of a democracy, Poland endures. Because some stories are too stubborn to end, some spirits too strong to crush, some nations too determined to stay dead. This is Poland, and its story continues.